approaches. Remember, we have quantitative, where we collect data in forms of numbers, like survey questionnaire. Then we have qualitative, we collect data in terms of words. We collect it through observations and interviews. Then we have mixed method, where we collect both number and words. The findings will of course be more credible because it supports each other. Okay. So there are also people who ask me, okay, what are journal articles? So I'm telling you all here again today. Journal articles are primary sources the researchers report on the research undertaken by them. Okay, so they have created a research. Now they are actually publishing it at a journal, online journal. Okay, that is why we call it a journal article. You'll find a lot. So if you see a journal article, a research that is not published, they are not journal articles. Okay, they are merely just research papers. Okay, so basically the journal articles, they have this one here. Okay, research papers also follow the same thing. Okay, but the difference between research papers and journal articles is that journal articles are published. Okay, so they are published. Okay, like this one here, it is published. I will show you a sample. Okay, it is published by Sage in the Journal of Learning Disabilities. Okay, so this is published. Okay, this is a research paper. It's not a journal article because it is not published. Okay, so if it's published, you can see when it was published, where it was published, which volume, which page number. Okay, which institute, Sage. There's DOI, there is Journal of Learning Disabilities.sage.pub.com. Okay, you can see it here. Okay, this is a journal article. This is a research paper. Okay, so journal articles are actually research, but they are published. So remember that. Okay, I think some students, they came and asked me this question. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you how to do a journal article analysis for your first assignment. Okay, which you need to hand out actually by next week. Okay, then you have to present to me by next week. Okay, but I'll teach you first. Okay, before that, any questions or not? I will teach you how to analyze two types of journal articles. Okay, you will be needing to use these skills in your research, in your literature review, and also your journal article assignment. Okay, so now you know how to write your introduction, okay, and your literature review already. So now I'm going to teach you how to review, okay, let's say this article here. Okay, how do you review this article here? I'm going to teach you a method how to review this article. Any questions or not? Before I go, I move on. Okay, so if no questions, I'll move on. Okay, I will first teach you how to review an empirical paper. So you will be using this skill, okay, in your literature review, chapter 2 lah. Okay, so you will need to find a lot of this kind of journal articles, okay, for your literature review, for writing your introduction. Okay, so you will need them. Okay, so article analysis, empirical paper. Okay, so first of all, you will also be creating. You will also use this for your journal article assignment. Okay, the assignment requires you to write a review for journal articles. It will look like this. Okay, so first of all, article analysis, empirical paper. Okay, you have to state the title of your paper first. Okay, so the title of this paper is Cyberbullying Experience and Gender Differences Among Adolescents in Different Educational Settings. So this is the title. Okay, followed by the publisher, the author, Heyman and Shemesh. Okay, this is a narrative in-text citation. I'm sure you learn it with the librarian. So published in the Journal of Learning Disabilities. Okay. So remember, I told you journal articles are published. So this is published in the Journal of Learning Disabilities. Okay. So you need to review each section of the journal article. Okay. So each section, there's introduction, literature review. There is also methodology, method. There's results, and there is discussion. Okay. Subtopics. There are 5 sections. So how do you review the introduction? You need to separate them into actually separate them into 3 different parts. Okay, because the first thing you need to do is you need to identify what is the main idea. Okay, what is the main idea? So where you get this from? You are getting it from the introduction here. What is the main idea of this? So the main idea of this, I've identified it for you. Okay, cyberbullying, the experiences of cyberbullying with learning disabilities and gender differences. So the purpose of this paper is to actually identify the experiences to explore the experiences of cyberbullying of students with learning disabilities and the gender differences. Okay, you can find it somewhere here. There. Okay, can you see it here? Relatively, but students are finding new methods of cyberbullying, but little is known. Okay, experiences of cyberbullying of students with learning disabilities, and also examining gender differences. So this is the main idea because it actually states the purpose of the article. So what is the evidence? You can just pluck some evidence out here. Okay, studies have found. Okay, can you see? It's here. Okay, victimized and all that. So this is the evidence to support what you are saying. So everything we say, we need evidence to support. Okay, so main idea and then evidence to support. This one here, commentary and concluding sentence. Commentary is your analysis. Okay, remember like the one that I showed you just now, the boy did the analysis. Okay, so what does this mean to you? Okay, so you actually analyze and you have concluding sentence. Basically, this is your own analysis. Okay, I didn't write anything here because this is for you to write. So main idea and evidence. Okay, after that, you will go to the literature review. Okay, we'll go to literature review now. Can you see the literature review? Okay, so there are a few subtopics: prevalence and involvement in cyberbullying. We have types of cyberbullying disabilities, okay, and gender differences and all that. Okay, so you just need to take out one main idea from each subtopic that is stated there. Okay, one subtopic. One main idea from each subtopic. What is the conclusion? Okay, can you see main ideas, evidence, main idea, evidence? Okay, so it's very simple. There are 3, then there should be 3 main ideas. Okay, then your commentary and your concluding sentence. So your commentary is your analysis. And then your concluding sentence. Okay, so this is you can just comment and conclude everything at the same time. So what does all this mean? Like how the boy actually, the one I showed you, my student, he actually analyzed and commented on both the studies. So you just do something like that. Okay, and then after that, the next section is method. Okay, so you just need to state the participants, the procedure, and the measure. Okay, so you state, can you see the participants, the method, okay, and the measure. Okay, I think they combine both already. Okay, so you do the same. Okay, this is method. Okay, this is measure, sorry. Okay, so what's the measure, the method, the participants? Okay, so you do the participants, procedure, and the measure. Okay, so you actually state what is the procedure. Okay, so what is the procedure? You have to state it here. Procedure is questionnaires were distributed to the students in the school. Okay, students completed the questionnaire anonymously. Okay, so do not copy and paste. Yeah, you need to actually paraphrase, because then there will be plagiarism. Okay, so this one here, and then measure is through the self-bullying self-report, the cyberbullying self-report questionnaire. Okay, there are 20 items. The procedure is this one here. Okay, distributed to students in the schools. Okay, students completed the questionnaire anonymously, so you need to put the procedure here. Okay, the next subsection, the next section is findings. Can you see results? Okay, findings, they call it results. Okay, so I will do the same. Okay, what is the findings and results? Okay, what's the commentary is analysis and concluding sentence. Okay, so this is the results. Okay, next section is the discussion. Where's the discussion? Yeah, discussion. So discussion, they actually included limitation and additional research and implication. So you can put that in. So discussion. So the same limitation, you must have main idea, evidence. Okay, then after that it's after that it is the implication. Same thing, you must have main idea, and evidence. Okay, then you give your commentary, which is your analysis, and concluding sentence. Okay, so now we are done with the review of the entire article. So then we are going to just write a short reflection. Okay, what have you learned? And how will this article help you in your research paper? Okay. And reference should be this reference here, only one referencing, only this by this one. Dale Heyman.t and Shamesh.do. Okay, so I think that the librarian taught you how to do the citation, so you just cite. It's not very long, two pages only. Okay, 2 pages only, right? So this is the empirical article analysis empirical paper. Okay, now I'm going to teach you the conceptual paper. Okay, this is a conceptual paper. I'll show you an example of a conceptual paper. Like just now, this one we did here was empirical paper. You can see there's methodology and all that. Okay, if you look at conceptual paper, they have introduction, and then they will start with their literature review. Okay, and then conclusion. They do not have methodology, they do not have findings. So this is the main difference between empirical paper and conceptual paper. Conceptual papers, they do not have methodology because this is just a library research. It's like a literature review like that. Okay, just reviewing what researchers have done in the past. Okay, so let me show you the sample of a literature review of a conceptual paper analysis. Okay, so article analysis, this is a conceptual paper. Okay, as you can see, this is Saudi Arabia censorship, a model for workplace productivity. So this is the title. This is the author. Okay, Al-Jabri, 2012, only the surname. This is a narrative in-text citation published in the International Journal of Business and Humanities and Technology. Okay, so this is a conceptual paper. It's the same, main idea, evidence, commentary, and concluding sentence. Okay, same thing. So what's the introduction? This one I put it in paragraph. Okay, you can actually put them like in this form. This one I put them in the paragraph. So in this introduction, author highlighted the issue. Okay, so this is the main idea. The author gave example evidence. So this is the evidence, and this shows that internet censorship is very important. This one is your commentary and concluding sentence. Okay, can you see the author highlighted the issue? Okay, so this is main idea. Gave example evidence. Okay, this is the evidence, and then this one is the commentary and concluding sentence. Okay, so this one here, the effects of unauthorized usage. Can you see this is the first one? The effects of unauthorized usage. So this is the first main idea for the content, the literature review. So what is the main idea? The evidence. Okay, and then your commentary and your concluding sentence. Okay, followed by the Saudi model is the second one. Okay, same thing. You have to pointing out the main effect. Can you see? This one is the main idea. Okay, pointing out the effect of unauthorized. Main idea of this one here. In support of this, this is the evidence. Okay, and then the commentary and the analysis. It's the same like what I showed you just now. It follows this model here. Main idea, evidence, commentary. But I am just putting them into paragraphs. Okay, then after that, it's going to be the same. Okay, so you will have the last one, reproducing the model for workplace. This is the last one. Okay, and then followed by your conclusion. Same thing. Main idea, evidence, your commentary, reflection, what have you learned, and reference. What is your reference? That's it. The reference is only one, which is this paper. You need to write your reference. The APA citation, the referencing.